Hey, it's Tony talking car biz. Today we've got a brand new 2021 Toyota Highlander LE Edition all-wheel drive V6. So let's go ahead and dive in and check this out. We're getting down to the end of the 2021 model year, so this might be one of the last ones the dealerships have in stock. And right now there's not a lot to choose from, but I did get this one, so let's go ahead and dive in and check it out. Okay, beginning up front on the LE Edition, this particular one is celestial silver, clear coat metallic silver, and it looks really awesome with the black grille up front. So this is a gloss black grille on the LE Edition, and then down on the lower bumper this is more of a matte black ABS high impact scratch and dent resistant material down on the lower bumper. Now of course the Highlander does have Safety Sense 2.0, so behind the Toyota badge is where you'll find the Safety Sense dynamic radar cruise control sensors are behind there, but they also use some of this brushed aluminum trim around the front grille. And then we do have LED projector style headlights as well as LED fog lights, even on the LE trim, which is a nice added bonus when you're talking about the LE model. Now of course there's the XLE, the Limited, the Premium, or the Platinum, and the XSE, but all of them do have fog lights to one degree or another. Now as we swing around the back, or on the side, I'm sorry, they're using that same ABS plastic up and around the wheel fenders, again to add not only to the style of it, but that's really a nice high impact plastic too, so it's going to reduce scratches and dents and dings. Now these are the standard wheels. This is an 18-inch cast aluminum wheel. It's a painted aluminum wheel, four-wheel disc brakes, anti-lock brakes, traction control, and of course this one is all-wheel drive. Those are a 235/65R 18 Michelin tire, so a little bit wider sidewall, and believe it or not, that's going to give you a smoother ride, and it's also going to make it better for towing. This one is set up with the trailer towing package for $699 and has the ability to tow up to 5,000 pounds. So mud guards are standard. Our outside mirrors painted color to match. Also LED turn signals in the mirrors. These are folding mirrors, so if you've got a tight parking spot you can fold them in. They also break away, so that's designed if somebody comes by with a shopping cart, a bike, or something like that, going to minimize damage. We also have blind spot monitoring, and we also have heated outside mirrors, and of course these are electric mirrors, power mirrors as well. So a lot of great technology just in the mirrors themselves. Color to match door handles, and we do have the smart keyless entry system standard. Chrome trim around the window sills, piano black trim up along the B pillar here, and then privacy glass across all of your back windows. Gas doors right here on the driver's side. Again, mud guards down on the bottom here. Love the tail lenses, they wrap around the back side, give it a lot of visibility, but also a nice look to the LE Edition. Now let's go ahead and start up top here. Color to match shark fin antenna, high mounted spoiler here, which has a third brake light. This is LED. Privacy glass, rear window defrost, rear washer wiper, and then this one has the black badge package, so black Toyota badge, black Highlander LE, and all-wheel drive blacked out. That's an extra charge. Here's your backup camera right up underneath, and then this one has the added threshold protection. This is a chrome applique that goes on top. They do charge extra for that. And then from the factory, the dealer ordered this one with the class 3 trailer towing assembly. So you've got the receiver that'll tow up to 5,000 pounds, and you can see it is pre-wired right there with your 4-pin wiring, so it really is ready to tow right off the dealer's lot. And as I said, that's going to give you 5,000 pounds of trailer towing capacity, and with the longer wheelbase you're going to get a nice pull when you do pull your boat or your camper or what have you. So let's swing around to the front, and we'll go ahead and pop that hood and take a look at the engine and the drivetrain. So under the hood on the Highlander, there's two engines available. There's the hybrid version and then the gas version. And so all of the gas versions have the V6 engine. This is a 3.5 liter V6 gasoline engine, 24 valve, and it produces 290 horsepower. It's connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And so your engine and your transmission, they have a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty, no deductible. And then every Toyota does come with Toyota Care. And Toyota Care is a complimentary maintenance program. So for the first 2 years or 25,000 miles, Toyota is going to take care of your oil changes, your fluid top-offs, and your tire rotations. So really they're covering any of the recommended normal maintenance for the first 2 years, 25,000 miles. And that will save you hundreds of dollars over the first 2 years of operation. And then finally, the vehicle itself has a 3-year, 36,000 mile limited warranty, and that covers other items that may be defective by manufacturer specs. Okay, behind the wheel, we have a leather-wrapped steering wheel, driver's side airbag, brushed aluminum trim all the way around, and then the piano black trim here. So it looks really nice. On the left-hand side, these are controls for the multi-information center, which is up here in the gauge cluster. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. Here's your smartphone connectivity, your voice activation, and your volume for your sound system. We also have our dynamic radar cruise control setting over here. Cruise controls here, lane departure, and then you can change the radio stations right there with your fingertips as well. On the right hand side, we've got rear washer wiper controls, front washer wiper controls. We'll dive into the gauges here in just a second. And then on this side, front headlights, we have automatic on and off, but we also have automatic high beams. And then this is the control for your LED fog lights. Take a quick look at the gauge cluster. Let me shut it off and then I'll turn it back on. I want to see what it looks like when it starts. There you go. So it's a kind of a white on black chronograph style gauges with these red needles. Look nice, really nice on here at night. Tachometer and temperature on the left, speedometer and fuel gauge on the right, and then right down the middle is the information center. And so using the controls right here, that will allow you to kind of toggle through a lot of the settings and the personalization and your trip computer. All that information's right there on the side. Let me head over and take a quick look at the center stack. So we've got an 8-inch touchscreen on your center stack. The LE does not have navigation. It's not even an option on the LE. But from the audio side of it, we do have Sirius satellite radio. You get 3 months of the premium subscription for that. And then we also have an app that you can download from your smartphone for navigation if you want. And then, of course, we do have our backup cameras. So we can see our lines here. But this one does not have path projection. So if I turn the wheel, the lines don't move as I turn the wheel. Then down below, we do have automatic temperature control for front driver and front passenger, which is unique on an LE. I mean, it's kind of an entry-level trim, although there is the L, but LE is probably the most entry-level that you're going to see on the road. Front window defrost, rear window defrost, rear view mirror de-icer, and then we have an electronic front window de-icer as well. Again, you can set up automatic temperature for front driver, front passenger, and then we also have rear heat and air conditioning. So also nice to have that on an LE edition. Push button start I mentioned before. Then the Highlander has this really interesting kind of a package shelf here. You can see my glasses up there, but there's a little door here, and that's so that you can thread your smartphone wires through and then rest your phone here. The LE edition does not have wireless charging, but we do have these USB ports down here and a 12 volt, and then there's also some storage down here as well. This one's mad at me because I haven't closed the door, but there we go. Shifter is automatic, of course, transmission, but this is leather wrapped. And then we do have dual cup holders. We've got our drive modes, so sport, normal, and eco. Parking brake, brake hold. Here's our traction control, our snow controls, our downhill assist, and then we have automatic start and restart. So if you want the engine to shut off at stoplights and then restart when you put your foot on the gas, that's the control to turn that on and off. You've got mud and sand, normal, and dirt and rock for your kind of off-road driving situations. Let's go ahead and pan up here to the roof line. Wanted to show you up top, safety connect, overhead dome lights or map lights, and then we do have a sunglass holder with the kid catcher mirror right here. So when you got the little ones in the back, you can set this up so you can keep your eye on them as well. Up top, we've got lighted vanity mirrors on both sides. No visor extensions, but the visors themselves do slide in and out, like so. Passenger assist grips, height adjustable seat belts, height adjustable headrest. We'll go down and take a look here quickly at the glove box. Nice size glove box with locks. Of course, you do have an owner's manual. There's another storage cubby up here, and then this is kind of a gray, like a gunmetal gray painted surface, so that's not the brushed aluminum look. It's a little bit different style on that. And then way down here, let me see if I can get my camera to take a look. Here we go. So this is your center armrest, and it opens kind of like a roll top desk. And then there is a odds and ends tray, but this is also pretty darn deep. And then there is one 12 volt outlet down in there as well. So there's plenty of storage there, and between all the outlets that are up here on the dash, up in this area, and the one in the armrest, there's plenty of places to plug in your electronics up front. Of course, we do have a front driver and front passenger side airbags as well. Let's go ahead, jump out, and jump into the back seat. Here's a quick look at the driver's compartment from the back seat. And then as we head back here, kind of a couple nice things down below. We've got our rear seat heating and air conditioning controls. They have their own temperature controls. There's some USB charging ports down there, a couple 2.1 amp charging opportunities. Pockets on the backs of both seats. We've got passenger assist grips up on the ceiling here. There's your rear vents for your heating and air conditioning. And then we do have some overhead lighting up here as well for the backseat passengers. So a lot of nice comfort and convenience creature features in the back, if you will. As we swing around here, this is the bench seat on this one. And so you can see 3 passengers back here, and this armrest does fold down. So 3 passengers, and then with the armrest, you've got cup holders in the back. And then this seat folds down in a 60-40 fold down configuration. So plenty of room for people in the back for sure. Let's go ahead and jump in the trunk. Okay, so diving into the trunk on the Highlander, we've got a 3rd row seat, which also folds down in the 60-40 fold down split. All you have to do is just pop it down like this, and away you go. And this one does have the all-weather floor mats, so the all-weather floor mats extend up into the 3rd row seat like that. And then we've got some cup holders back here. There's also vents up in the roof line for your backseat passengers. You can see cup holders over here, tie down hooks, and then these seats here do fold down separately, so you can add additional cargo. Take a look right here. Drop that down, And there you go with your fold down seats. And those back seats are accessible from the center row. So that's your total cargo space right there. Pretty awesome. There is no spare tire here. Spare tire is actually mounted underneath, but there's your tool kit and there's some storage there as well. And this one does have the accessory of this chrome bumper guard here as well, so that's an extra cost. And then of course we do have a power lift gate, which can be controlled either by the button or by your remote control on your key fob. So that's our 2021 Toyota Highlander, one of the best-selling mid-size SUVs on the marketplace, super high quality. This is the LE edition. Hey, if you have any questions or comments or concerns about this vehicle or this video, please let me know in the comments. And then if you could, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it.